Maidens left no doubt Friday night. Jacksonville wins it, and head coach Rudy Jaramillo loves what he is seeing from his team heading into the playoffs.
Bell with a shot. What a shot! As here looking to get across in.
Another one. Look at that. It was like so awesome. You should have saw it. They just score and score and score and score and score and score and score. It was all too much. I had to take like an Advil and I got like a headache almost.
Low cross comes in. And
this is the kind of goal you want to see him execute right now.
Armando gets inside the 18, trying to get past the defender. Makes a great move, finds his space
with it.
And a beautiful goal from Armando Lara. Good evening, actually good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rose Stadium here in Tyler for today's regional semifinal girls playoff action on JISD Live. I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014, and I'm joined once again by Paul Travis, JHS class of 1994. Today's matchup features your Jacksonville Fightin' Maidens and the Celina Lady Bobcats. These two teams meet for the second consecutive year in the regional semifinal game, and it should be a very exciting game this afternoon. Celina comes into today's matchup with an overall record of 22-2-2 and 13-0-1 in district. The Lady Bobcats have allowed just 8 goals so far on the season and are currently on a 15-game win streak, where they most recently defeated Aubrey in the regional quarterfinal. Celina is currently the #1 ranked team in Class 4A girls soccer and are the back-to-back defending state champs. Jacksonville comes into today's game with a record of 22-3-1 and 14-0 in district. Jacksonville has scored 205 goals on the season and are currently on an 18-game win streak after they defeated Athens 4-1 in the regional quarterfinal. Jacksonville is going to need every bit of their scoring offense today to get through this Celina defense to take down the defending state champions. Now looking at the district results for each team. Celina finished in first place in their district ahead of Anna, Panther Creek, and Aubrey, who all played each other in the third round of playoffs on Tuesday. Panther Creek won their game against Anna, and they will play Sulphur Springs in the final game of the day here at Rose Stadium. Jacksonville finished first in district and claimed their 4th straight undefeated district championship. Now let's take a look at the season schedule for your Fightin' Maidens. Jacksonville started their season on the road against Celina, where they lost 3-0. But this Maidens team is looking like a much different team than they did at the start of the season, and are looking to flip the script and hand the #1 ranked team in the state their first playoff loss in 3 seasons. I'm now going to bring Paul into the booth so we can take a look at some highlights. I know you had a couple things you wanted to say before we start the highlights.
Yeah, Ron, you put together a great set of clips here from last week's, or from Tuesday night's game, actually. I think we talked about this on the way up here. These weeks all kind of run together.
They did. Playoffs started a little over a week and a half ago, and they have flown by.
It feels like it's been a month. Yeah. So this game, or the last game, it was determined by 1 free kick and 3 corner kicks that resulted in 4 goals. That gives Jacksonville a comfortable 3-1 advantage going into halftime. But before we get to the clips that Ryan's put together that show scores, we're going to start with one of the best plays of the game. Unfortunately, it doesn't result in a goal, but it's so good, we're going to show it to you anyway.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that now.
Oh, you want to pause?
I can.
Yeah, pause before we get going here. All right, so if you're watching this, it's the first minute. It's in the first 5 minutes of the game. Jacksonville has a throw, and it's going to be in the attacking third, which you can see that right now. And then Lauren, she's going to do a skillful job of bringing this ball down and quickly creating some space where she could turn and center this ball into the box. But what Ryan's got highlighted for you, which we're working through this. Yeah, so right here you're going to see Jewel, and this is just a great example of, it's going to illustrate the high soccer IQ that Jewel has and why she's been so successful in the attacking third, all season long. Sorry, I wrote this down and I'm losing my train of thought. I usually just do this without ever reading anything. I just start talking.
Yeah.
So, so when she does this is kind of movement that most people aren't aware of during the game because you're watching the ball and you don't see the off the ball players like Jewel. But when you watch it, notice how she's going to read a cue from when she realizes Lauren's got the ball and she steps in to create space, gives her enough room. She knows she's going to center this ball and she reads that, and then she's going to slip in behind the defender and gets into her blind spot. Then when just before Lauren kicks the ball, she's going to step and get a 4-yard head start on the defender. So go ahead and let it play out.
Yeah, just a really good ball. And, Jewel does a really good job of reading that beforehand. And unfortunately, it didn't result in a goal. But now we're going to see the first goal of the game from Athens. And you'll look, the Athens players there off the free kick did a really good job following in off that deflection and then finding some space between the Jacksonville defenders to poke that one in the net. Now we're going to see a corner. Jacksonville outnumbered 10-4, but we saw 3 goals off of corner kicks in this game, all of which they were outnumbered basically 10-4. And Jacksonville just does such a good job. This is a great play in from Morelli, just perfectly placed ball to find Lauren. And I had it circled there because all the 3 players for Jacksonville move, they get away from their defender, find some space, and then a really well-played ball. And then this goal from Jewel, she's just really active there on that play. She's kind of coming from a place outside of the box, not really marked at all, and then kind of comes back and then heads it away from the keeper and just does such a good job there. Now this play starts with Emily, and she's going to play it out to Victoria, and then this is just an athletic play from Victoria, outrunning the defender. I think she received that ball at midfield or maybe just past midfield, and then just makes the extra pass at the end to find Lauren and makes it for the 4th goal of the game. And Jacksonville really controlled possession very well in that game. Didn't really capitalize on as many opportunities as they would have liked off the just attack. They did a really good job off the corners, but that's not how we've seen Jacksonville score most of their goals this season.
No, we haven't seen Jacksonville score off of 3 corner kicks in a game. If they score off a corner kick, it's maybe 1 a game. It's typically not our strong suit. No. Our strong suit has been playing, balls through and, running onto them. But, that was not really as effective for us the other night. We struggled a little bit in the attacking third. The one thing on those, on the corner kicks for Jacksonville, like winning those versus the opponent, it's just effort.
Yeah.
We just put forth more effort. Our girls went out there. The first one, the goalkeeper deflects the ball, but she doesn't deflect it away enough. And then it's kind of a crazy, cluster of people. And Evelyn comes in and kicks the ball in. The one that they scored, is not too dissimilar from that. We get out of position defensively, and they get numbers in front and score. And then, the second goal for us by Lauren, she just gets up and heads the ball. There's Celina players. She's out. We're outnumbered.
And when the corner is taken too, our players are really the only ones that are moving towards the ball right there. And I circled it because they immediately lose the defender that is marking them and find some space. And the defenders don't really react at the same speed that our girls did.
No, we were aggressive about going and winning a header. Both of those were Lauren, and then the one Jewel. That's not played to her. She's in movement, and she adjusts and has a good vision of where the ball is going to come down and gets up and makes a great header because, on hers, she gets up and heads that ball down. Very difficult for goalkeepers to stop balls played on a header down like that. But, again, there's more effort from the Jacksonville players than there are from Athens going after the ball. Typically you're going to see defenders that are very aggressive going up to win a header and not going to let you have an uncontested opportunity. Before we get off that, when we go back to that first play, one of the things I really, want to say about it is when you're, we did struggle some in the attacking third Tuesday night, but as as an attacking team, your objective is to get your opponent, the defense, to get them disorganized, to take advantage of that. You want to get your defenders out of position, and Jewel slipping behind that girl, and her not I guess losing track of where she was. It's not that she's a tracker. She's focused on the ball, loses track of where she is, and she doesn't recognize it in time to defend her. But that's the kind of plays you want to see, from Jewel and from Lauren. And it really, it's one of those deals. It's exactly what the two of them accomplished together on that play. Jewel reads the cue. Lauren creates the opportunity for her, and they execute. It doesn't quite result in a goal, but it's such a great opportunity. Yeah. And it's because they've played together a bunch, both in high school ball and they've played club together. But that's the kind of thing you get when two people work together in the same positions all the time.
Yeah. And I mean, we're definitely going to need to see that today against Celina. I mean, Celina's coming in. They're back-to-back state champions. I mean, this is really the biggest game of the year for Jacksonville, not only because it is a regional semifinal game, but this is the toughest test that they've had all season for sure. And I know they started with Celina, but, I mean, in a game that, matters, if you lose, you go home, you're done with playoffs. If you win, you play tomorrow in the regional final, and if you're able to win that, you're in the state tournament. And there's big stakes on this game, not only because of the opponent, but also just because of where they're at in their season. And I believe we're just about
ready
to get some call-outs going.
You're exactly right, Ryan. Though I mean, for Jacksonville, this game is the state championship. I mean, Celina's number one. They've been number one, as far as I know, all season long.
Yes,
They've only been beat twice, and the teams that beat them were top-tier teams. And, Jacksonville's had a skill, a talent advantage on everybody we've played in the last, I don't know, at least since district started. Since we played long
2.5 months, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a huge talent advantage. It's not been like, oh, we're a little better than this team. We're a lot better than everybody we've played. This will be the first time it's been a real test of how good are we against an opponent that's going to match up with talent and skill comparable to what we've got.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a test. I want to take a moment and thank everyone for watching here today on JISD Live. We're excited we get to bring this regional semifinal game here to you. And I believe in just a moment we are going to get lineups for both teams called out over the PA here in Rose Stadium. So we'll step away, turn it over to them, and be back with you for the start of the game.
Welcome to Tyler Independent School District and Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium for this 2024 UIL 4A Region 2 Soccer Tournament. This first regional semifinal features representing District 16 4A with a record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie, wearing the visiting white uniforms, the Maidens of Jacksonville. And representing District 11 4A with a record of 22 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, wearing the home orange jerseys, the Lady Bobcats of Celina. We'll have your lineup in 1 moment. For Jacksonville, number 0, Emily Barrera. Number 1, Adriana Munoz. Number 2, Samantha Pacheco. Number 3, Whitney Griffin. Number 4, Itzel Arredondo. Number 5, Kelsey Domini. Number 6, Ara Castillo. Number 7, Evelyn Lara. Number 8, Clara Guillen. Number 9, Alexa Medellin. Number 10, Sophia Romero. Number 11, Jewel McCullough. Number 12, Victoria Villanueva. Number 13, Elizabeth Nava. Number 14, Aurelia Romero. Number 15, Chesney Reed. Number 16, Lauren Wade. Number 17, Maya Morales. Number 18, Mariana Arredondo. Number 19, Jackie Berillo. Number 20, Giselle Castillo. And number 21, Landry Harmel. Now for the Lady Bobcats, number 0, Emerson Norman. Number 1, Caitlis Gustafson. Number 2, Sammy Kuros. Number 3, Claire Flowers. Number 4, McKenna Brantley. Number 5, Ailey Dixon. Number 6, Charlie Scheider. Number 7, Hannah Holland. Number 8, Channing Simmons. Number 9, Ella Norman. Number 10, Amelia Coron. Number 11, Taylor McMillan. Number 12, Grace Pritchard. Number 13, Ava Samuel. Number 14, Ella Yost. Number 15, Whitney Howington. Number 16, Riley Stackelmeyer. Number 17, Brooklyn Babb. Number 18, Peyton Webb. Number 19, Aaliyah Huffaker. Number 20, Ashton Lowry. Number 22, Berkeley Sanders. Number 23, Kylie Booth. Number 24, Brooklyn Burgess. Number 25, Lauren Howell. Number 26, Sanaya Long. And number 27, Abby Westfall. Your officials for today's first match out of the Abilene chapter of the Texas Association of Sports Officials. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we have captains at midfield meeting now. Both teams have made their way over to the sideline, so we've got 40 minutes on the clock. We're just about ready to get this game underway here in the regional semifinal.
quite a difference from last year at this same time, Ryan.
Oh my goodness, no kidding. I think the first round regional semifinal that we played last year, we did both the boys and the girls game. It was really misty, kind of rainy. It was really overcast, and it is full sun. It's about 80-something to 85, I think, outside right now.
It's warm enough today. They're going to do a water break at the midpoint of each half. So that's the first time all season that we've said, hey, we need to have a water break at the midpoint. But coming off these games we've been playing at 50 degrees, it's
definitely going to be a difference.
There's
today.
not much. You can look at the flag. We have very little wind today. But, last year I was watching a replay of last year's game, and all the coaches are standing on the sideline wearing, rain gear or windsuits, and it's just kind of sprinkly. And I remember being here, and I think we had an umbrella or some rain gear on because
probably,
especially the beginning of the game started out that way. And then looking out there today, I'm hoping everybody's got some sunscreen on because you definitely have a tan when you leave.
Yeah, it is probably the warmest day that we've had this year, I would guess, at this point. I can't remember it being warmer since the 1st of January. And most of the season has been played in the cold for the most part. I think when we started the season in Celina on the road, there was, I don't know, probably a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and it was freezing outside.
Cold.
So this is a much different weather condition for sure today. We'll see how the girls are able to handle it. Hopefully it doesn't affect them too much. Especially water break is going to help, having that in the middle of each half. And, a lot of times you don't see that when it's April. Most of the time you get into that in like June or July in some tournaments, or you'll see even like the professional ranks, they'll do it about halfway through each half when it's really, really hot outside. But you wouldn't really expect that for April, but it's warm enough today that it probably needs it.
It's 85, it's full sun, and we're on turf. So I'm sure they're going to be glad to see a 2-minute chance to get a sip of water at the midpoint. It's one of those things they've improved with soccer over time. If we were playing, I don't know, 15 years ago they didn't do it. I don't know how many years they've been doing it, but the last several. Because we've even done it in either tournaments or in regular season play in youth league stuff. So it's not a new concept, but it's not a brand new concept. It's just new to us this season because we've been playing in 50-degree weather at most of the time under the lights. Not it's not sunny outside. So super day for soccer today. It looks like the girls, Jacksonville's on the field first, excited and ready to play. I know that all day the girls have been talking about they were going to beat Celina. That was the theme of the day at Jacksonville High School today, was beat Celina.
That's what you like to hear. All right, starting lineup for your maidens. Up top to start against Celina, Victoria Villanueva, Jackie Badillo, and Sofia Romero. Lauren Wade starting at attacking mid with Mariana and Mia Morales at holding midfield to start this game. Looks like they've got Jewel at right back. She's already pushed up for the kickoff. Landry and Clara at center back, and Aurelia at left, and in goal, Emily Barrera. So looks like a pretty solid starting lineup here for the maidens. And Jackie looks like she is about set to get this game underway.
That guy stood right by our field mic.
He's standing right by
right beside our field mic. Somebody go down there and tap him on the shoulder and say, hey, dude, you're on the wrong end, and you're standing right by the field mic. So.
Yeah, I tried to put it on the side that our fans are. All the fans this weekend, it looks like, are on the home side. They have a divider down the middle of the stands, but it looks like all the fans are on the home side. Last year, we had fans on the opposite side, and we had a pretty good crowd. So we'll see if people can make it in from work and school. And Jacksonville starting with possession. Victoria able to find Lauren inside. Now going to play it back to Landry. Landry Harmel sends it forward for Sophia. Sophia going to find Mia. Now over to Aurelie. Aurelie looking for Sophia. Finds her over to Jackie. Jackie trying to turn, get past the Celina defender. Her pass intercepted by McKenna Brantley, and then going to go out off of Jacksonville for a Celina throw. Jacksonville first to it. Mariana going to send this one up the field. It is going to go out for a Lady Bobcat throw in. Throw in comes in. Grace Pritchard going to play this one into the middle. Now Arelli going to send it high into the air. And Celina going to watch this one go out for another throw in. So some good pressure here from Jacksonville early. Jackie trying to play that one over for Victoria. Victoria able to come back. Physical defending to win the ball. Trying to find Lauren. That one goes off of Lauren. Sammy Quiros now going to send this ball forward. And Jewel able to intercept for the Maidens. A little too far behind Sophia, and that ball's going to go out for another Lady Bobcat throw-in. Jacksonville needing a fast start here today. Celina has only allowed 8 goals this season, and Jacksonville looking to add a couple to that total here today.
We're going to get a throw in here in the attacking third run. See if Jacksonville can't put it in scoring position.
Yep, Arelli going to take the throw in for the Maidens. Ball thrown into the box, finds Lauren. Lauren trying to bring it down off the chest. Going to send it back inside, trying to connect with Sophia, headed away by Celina. Now Mia able to head this one over for Sophia. Sophia going to cut it back. Find Mia. Mia over to Victoria, trying to hit it back middle. Lauren going to head it forward. Celina able to step up and play it up the field. This ball now headed into the air. Jewel tracking back, a little soft on the pass. Landry able to come up, clear it forward for the Maidens. And Caitlin Gustafson going to come out and collect for Celina. Long punt from the Celina keeper. Arelli able to head this one forward for Mia. And now send it forward, trying to find Jackie. This one goes off the head of Brooklyn Babb into the air. Lauren able to find Sophia. Sophia hits this one to the sideline. Jewel coming from defense, not able to get there. Really effort. Close. Really close there from Jewel, just not able to beat that ball to the sideline. Celina going to get us back into play off the head of Sophia. Sophia trying to connect with Jackie. Jackie not able to bring that one down. Celina hits it back the other way.
Good job. Good job by Jewel going over there and just pressuring that ball and forcing her to go out of bounds.
Jewel throwing this one in for the Maidens. Celina first to it. Taylor McMillian trying to send this one across the field. Mia steps to it, wins it back for the Maidens, trying to connect with Victoria. And ball now back to Mia. She is able to connect with Victoria this time. Now Mia trying to play this one over to the sideline. Going to go out off of Mia for a Celina throw. Throw in comes quickly. Sammy Quiros over for Grace Pritchard. Flicked on by Taylor McMillian. Going to go out for a Jacksonville throw. Arelli going to throw this ball in for Jacksonville. Throw in comes in. Celina first to it. Kenna Brantley finds Grace Pritchard. Now this ball played forward for Pritchard. Cross comes in. Mariana able to clear this one out for a corner.
Here goes Sammy.
Sammy Quiros set to take the corner for the Lady Bobcats. Corner comes in. Mia first to it for Jacksonville. Not out of danger yet. Landry able to get the block. Another block from the Maidens. And now played out for a Celina throw-in.
Good job by Jacksonville defenders just getting in there and getting in front of them, not letting them just have an easy shots.
Throw-in comes from Celina. Mariana not able to clear it. Landry now going to play this one out for a throw-in. Ella Norman going to take the throw for Celina. Landry first to it, heads it out for a corner. Sammy Quiros is going to go over to take the corner. Cross comes in just off the head of Brooklyn Babb. She was there, just a little too high. It's going to go out for a Jacksonville goal kick. Landry set to take the goal kick. Long one comes out. Jackie trying to bring it down. Celina going to send this one through. Landry first to it, able to block the through ball. McKenna Brantley are going to play this one into Victoria and out for a corner. You see Sammy Quiros come over to take the corner for Celina. Ball comes in off the corner. Mia first to it for the Maidens. Jacksonville now trying to win back possession. Arelli able to put enough pressure on Sammy to play that ball out. So Jacksonville wins a throw-in. Arelli going to quickly throw it in down the line. Victoria hits it high into the air. It looks like they're going to say that went out of bounds. It looked like it hit the line, but it didn't appear to be out of bounds. The linesman didn't even call that. I'm pretty sure the center referee did. So I don't know. I would think the linesman has a better vantage point there, but Celina gets the throw in. Victoria quickly wins it back for Jacksonville. Lauren able to find Sophia. Sophia has Jewel making a run down the right side. Jewel going to play this one in for Jackie. Jackie turns, trying to find Jewel. A little too hard on the pass out in front of Jewel. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. It's a good opportunity there for the Maidens, just not quite able to connect on that last pass. Gustafsson set to play this one away from the goal kick. Jewel hits it back forward. Celina wins the header. Now Mariana going to send this back into the Jacksonville defense. Landry trying to find Sophia. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Mia able to play this one over. Has Arelli making a run. Arelli a little too hard on the touch, trying to get past the defender. It's going to go out for a throw-in.
I tell you what, Ryan, this is a dramatic difference in the play in the middle of the field from Celina. Last year they had that really tall, athletic girl, and she graduated. So it looks quite a bit different watching the game today than it did watching the game
it definitely,
a year ago.
Definitely does, yeah.
You know, we've got players on our side that are more mature. Lauren, Jewel, Arelli, that played last year in this game, and watching, you know, they've had a year to mature. And then the girl from Celina that was so strong last year in that center midfield area, she is graduated now. So
yep. We'd like to give a special thanks to Todd Travis for moving our field mic down a little bit. So I texted him a minute ago and was like, hey, can you move that field mic real quick?
And quickly getting pressure to
Celina trying to play a through ball. Landry is there for Jacksonville. She needs to clear it out, and she does. So Celina will have a throw in. Had some pressure coming there from Taylor McMillian. But a good job by Landry. So we're going to see Ella Norman throw this ball in for Celina. Throw-in comes in, goes off of Sammy Quiros. Jewel able to play this one forward. Jackie trying to win back possession. It's going to go out off of her for a Celina throw-in.
Ryan, looks like this is going to be a battle today.
It sure looks like it. Both teams have come out ready to play, and this might be the best that we've seen Jacksonville start a game.
It's really good, but we're playing an 80-minute game in 85-degree weather, and both these teams are playing the full length of the field with their team. I mean, you see Jacksonville go into attack, and Celina drops 10 people back to defend.
Yep.
Celina goes into attack. Jacksonville drops 10 back to defend.
Yep, been a really good start here for the Maidens. Kenna Brantley able to find Grace Pritchard, now back inside. Landry able to deflect this one away. Ball comes across from Riley Stiffelmeyer. Jacksonville able to block the shot. Clara able to clear it away for the Maidens. Jackie, soft touch, able to bring it down. Trying to find a teammate. Victoria not able to control that one. Good step by Celina's defense, and Landry with a good block there. Morelli down the line for Victoria. Victoria trying to keep it in, play it forward. It's going to go back into the Celina defense. So Celina going to work it across the back, hit this one forward. Hero is able to get ahead on it, finds Hannah Holland. Mariana fighting for possession, and a rocket of a shot from Celina finds the first goal. It's like Hannah Holland there on the strike, and that was a beautiful shot. We'll take another look at that goal. I mean, that was 23 yards out, 27 yards out. I mean, that was a heck of a strike. So Celina finds the first goal, 26-42 left in the first half. We're going to see a substitution. Jackie Badillo going to make her way off. Evelyn Lara comes in for the Maidens. So Jacksonville needing to find an equalizer. We're going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Jewel quickly throws it in. Celina heads it back out of bounds. Jewel able to find Sophia. Ball going to go out. Hannah Holland able to step in front of Jewel. Not able to keep it in play, so Jacksonville will have another throw-in on the far side of the field. Jewel's throw-in goes down the line. Evelyn is there, hits it high into the air, still fighting for possession, able to head it back. Celina first to it. Mariana wins the header for the Maidens. Now Mariana able to bring that one down off the header. Finds Sophia, quickly dispossessed by Celina, but then a bad pass finds Mia. Victoria now over to Arelli. Arelli Romero trying to cut this one down the line, and good defense there from McKenna Brantley, able to play it out for a throw-in. Sammy Kiro is able to bring it down. Now working the ball forward. Lauren able to get it after Mariana does a great job defending there for Jacksonville. Evelyn trying to find Sophia. That's going to go out for a Jacksonville throw. Sophia quickly throwing this one in, trying to find Lauren. Sammy Quiros gets ahead on it. Now over to Holland. And it hits this one forward. Jewel tracking back for Jacksonville. Going to play this one over to Landry. Landry now over to Mia. Back to Clara. Ball going to go out off of Grace Pritchard. Morelli. Morelli's throw-in is picked up by McKenna Brantley. That Celina thought they were subbing.
Idea. He has no idea what's going on. I mean, that's to our advantage, but geez, that's terrible. So they think that he's trying to say to sub, not to sub. We throw the ball in. They catch it to give it back to us. Jacksonville's going to get an opportunity to a free kick from midfield here. See if Landry can put this in front. She's got the power to do it. See if we can get numbers in there and score.
Landry going to hit this one across, takes a bounce. Mia able to get a head on it, and a clear from Celina. Sophia fighting for possession for Jacksonville. Hannah Holland able to keep it in play for the Lady Bobcats. And now Celina trying to get numbers forward. Whoa. This ball played over the top into the hands of Emily Barrera.
Not really sure what she was thinking, Ryan. I mean, she crossed midfield and said, "Hey, I'm David Beckham, baby. Watch me shoot."
That was a shot from well out. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a through ball, but it had to have been a shot.
It is a shot. I don't know if she thought Emily was out, but
25 or 30 yards out in front of the attacker. So
I was like, I don't know when I've seen a girl cross midfield and just decide, I'll shoot this thing. I like the confidence.
Maybe a little too much.
Maybe a little bit
out.
too much confidence.
So we'll see a Jacksonville throw in down in Celina territory. Jewel going to come up to throw this one in for Jacksonville. Jewel's throw in, finds Lauren. Lauren cuts it back inside, finds Evelyn. Evelyn trying to play it back for Mia. Now over to Sophia. Sophia going to make a move, get past the defender, send it back to Mariana. Now over to Areli. Areli from distance. Really good shot from Areli, but a great save from Caitlin Gustafson.
It was a good shot by Areli. The goalkeeper read that, though, and got up and
yeah, but upper 90 from where Areli was very impressive.
It was a great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Ball going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. I believe that went off of Grace Pritchard, so Areli will have the throw-in. Trying to find Lauren.
It's a physical battle.
That is an interesting call. Wow. Lauren comes over, wins the header, collides with the Celina player, and called for the foul. Honestly, I thought that was going to go the other way. Celina going to get this.
Honestly, I thought it was going to go the other way too, Ryan. I did not expect him to call a foul on Lauren for that. That's two girls going up physical for a ball. One happens to fall down.
Evelyn trying to bring this one down, find Victoria. And now Celina going to clear it out for a throw-in. Going to have a stoppage of play. 21 minutes remaining here in the first half. We're going to have our first water break of the game. A very back-and-forth game. Celina has netted the only goal so far off a fantastic shot. Jacksonville still fighting to find an equalizer, and they will get another opportunity. Oh, for sure. I mean, they are playing. This is much more back and forth than last year's game was, for sure.
Well, I mean, I watched last year's game last night to get a recap on the thing, and, you know, we start off in the beginning of the game and give up a goal a minute and a half into it, and then, like, the only opportunity we had to score in the first half is from a pretty long shot on a rebounded ball that Landry fires in and the goalkeeper saves it. And then, we give up a couple more goals, and one just right as 1 second left on the clock to close out halftime. and Celina puts a goal in to go in with a 4-0 lead. And then about 10 minutes into the second half, Jacksonville came out different that second half and had a barrage of attack with some good opportunities, in that right around that 30-minute mark. And then it kind of tailed off, and Celina got a goal, and then, just kind of finished out the game against us with a significant lead. But this game today, we're on their end of the field. They're on our end of the field. It is back and forth. I think I really only have Celina down with having one shot.
I think that was their only shot.
Only shot.
I mean,
and it was
they
just
took
a
one
good
from
shot.
distance. They had a couple
I didn't
opportunities.
count that.
Well, but they had a
Guess
couple
I should've
opportunities
marked
there early off of corners. But really, I think that was their only shot of the game so far. Do we have a shot? We've worked it inside the box several times. I'm not sure that we've gotten a really good shot off other than Arelli's. Even that was from a long way out. It was just really well placed. So Jacksonville now coming out of the water break. Going to have a throw in on the near sideline. Arelli going to get us back underway after the water break. Finds Lauren. Lauren heads this one forward for Victoria.
So close.
So close. Victoria just not quite able to get a foot on it and keep it in place. It's going to go out for a Celina throw-in. It was a good idea, though, from Lauren to head that one forward for Victoria to run onto. Just didn't quite connect on the pass. Now Lauren trying to bring this one down, going to be dispossessed by Ashton Lowry. And that ball is going to go out off of Arelli for a Celina throw. Pretty good crowd here for Jacksonville. Not too many Celina fans in attendance, but Jacksonville with a really good crowd, which is just right down the road. So it's much more convenient for Jacksonville for sure.
I think we may have a little more interest in it than they do.
Yeah, we may. Gustafson going to hit this one forward. Goes off the head of Jewel. Now in a foot race with Sammy Quiros. Good defense there from Jewel. Very patient, waiting for that ball to try to be played through, and then does a really good job deflecting that one out of bounds. Celina's throw in. Trying to be run onto by Sammy Quiros. She's going to trip up Mariana. And Jacksonville gets the foul, so Landry will take the free kick for the Maidens. Landry's free kick headed forward by Lauren. Jacksonville fighting for possession. Sophia tracking back. Going to make a cut to the sideline and play it back to Jewel. Jewel, a little too much time there and gives up possession. Mia now going to play this out for a Celina throw-in. Jewel turned with that ball, didn't really have much anywhere to go with it. The forward for Celina was right there with Landry, so she didn't really have a pass to the middle. They had cut off a passing lane down the sideline and couldn't really make a decision. She needed to kind of make a decision, period, whether it was the right one or the wrong one, and almost lost possession. Clara now going to try to head this one out of the box. Jewel going to send it forward, trying to connect with Sophia. Celina able to step up, win it from defense. Ball now over to Pritchard. Mia able to head that one. Victoria heads it back. Now Lauren with the ball for the Maidens. Going to find Victoria, now cleared out of bounds by McKenna Brantley. Throw in from Arelli, able to find Jackie. Jackie trying to find some space. Going to hit this one forward over the top for Sophia.
Come on, Sophia.
Sophia inside the
Oh.
18, and Ella Norman able to clear it out for a Jacksonville corner.
That's our best look. All get this
That was
whole
a
half.
great ball from Jackie.
Jackie has an ability to control the ball and keep defenders on her back. I mean, you see her do it multiple times in the game already, but she's got this ability just to get the ball and shield players away from her. And then she turns and plays an excellent ball across there to Sophia.
Toria now taking the corner. Good ball in. Going to go off the head of Grace Pritchard. Should go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Arelli with the throw-in. Ball finds Jackie, looking inside, has Lauren. Lauren trying to get the head over Celina. Now Jewel able to find Sophia. Sammy Kiro is going to come over, clear it out of bounds. So Jacksonville will have another throw-in. They're getting some opportunities in front of goal, just not really able to get a good shot off so far. So
I mean, it's difficult. You look at how much traffic
They've
there
got-
is back there.
they're-
Every
they're
single
defending-
player in the defending third right now, they're serious about playing
they
soccer.
have almost the entire team inside the box.
I know.
They have one player that's just outside the 18-yard box, but everyone else is inside. This ball going to play out. Arelli going to get a chance to shoot. Grace Pritchard
Oh.
steps in, blocks it. Lauren hits it towards goal, and a good save from Caitlin Gustafson. Ball comes out off the punt. Mia first to it. Lauren trying to bring it down. Celina able to win possession. Now Pritchard playing this one over the top for Channing Simmons. Now over to Kiros. Kiros able to find Brantley. Ball now played back. Grace Pritchard going to hit this one well out of bounds, but it looked like it went out for a throw-in. So Jacksonville will have a throw-in on the near side of the field. It was real close to going out of bounds. It almost didn't look like it from here.
I didn't think it did either, but I mean, we don't have the angle for that.
Arelli going to quickly throw this one in, trying to find Jackie. This one goes off the head of Brooklyn Babb. Jackie still fighting for possession. Ball now going to get cleared over to the side. Looks like they are going to get Jackie for the foul, so Celina will have a free kick.
I mean, she's trying hard. She's a little aggressive on
Yeah.
the back. I mean, you don't have to fall down for it to be a foul. I think that's one of the things people kind of get into is like, well, she didn't fall down. Yeah, but you still can't ride her on the back. And
We'll see the free kick come from Brooklyn Babb. Ball sent forward. Lauren first to it. Able to find Jackie. Jackie brings it down, trying to turn. Good defense, though, from Ashton Lowry. Jackie able to win it back. Now McKenna Brantley going to play this one inside. Ball played across for Kiro. Is going to make its way over to Hannah Holland. Good 1-2 between Hannah Holland
Good
and
read.
Kiros, but Landry steps over, clears it out of bounds.
good read by Landry. Realizing stepping in and winning that.
Celina looks like going to make another substitution. We'll have Grace Pritchard leaving the game, and Ava Samuel now in for the Lady Bobcats. Throw in comes to Ashton Lowry. Now going to play it back into the defense. Toria reads the pass, able to intercept, trying to find Lauren. Ball bounces through. Celina able to play it back forward. Sophia tracking back, trying to win that ball. Hannah Holland pass cleared by Landry. 12:55 remaining in the first half. Jacksonville still trailing 1-0, looking to find an equalizer here before halftime. Kiros sticking with it. Ball now played out for Stiffelmeyer. Lauren with the block. And it's going to go out off of Celina, so Jackson will have a throw in. Looks like Jacksonville going to make a substitution. Looks like they're going to push Jewel up, bring Sophia off, and Itzel Arredondo into the game for the Maidens. Arelli able to find Victoria. Victoria hits it, finds Jackie. Jackie trying to turn, make the pass. Good defense, though, from Celina. Mia hits this forward for Lauren. Now looking over the top for Jewel, but good defense from Ella Norman, able to get ahead on that, and then out of bounds. So Jacksonville will have a throw in. Jewel quickly throwing it in for Lauren and cleared away by Celina. Ball thrown in. Jewel steps on it, loses her balance. Celina able to clear it. Landry stepping up, winning the ball for Jacksonville, trying to hit this one across the middle. Ball finds the feet of Sammy Quiros. It's a good move to get past Mia. Through ball played through for Ava Samuel. Hits this cross back, going to find Sammy at the top of the box. Good shield from Jacksonville.
Oh!
But a rocket of a shot once again from Hannah Holland. Take another look at that goal. It's a really good cross, and Sammy Quiros does a good job stepping up. I almost thought that was going to be a PK the way that
I was looking at him when she shot. He was giving the no.
Yeah, and then Hannah just takes a shot from outside the box. And she has a rocket of a shot, as we've seen so far here in the first half. 2 goals from her make it 2-0 Celina. 10:51 remaining here in the first half. Jacksonville needing to find a goal in a hurry. Victoria looking inside, trying to connect with Lauren. Celina first to it. Ball played forward for Channing Simmons. Now back to Stiffelmeyer. Celina working the ball around well here. Hannah Holland going to try to get past Itzel, plays it towards the end line. Not going to be able to beat it. We'll go up for a Jacksonville goal kick. Landry's goal kick low. Sammy Quiros first to it for the Lady Bobcats. Lauren steps forward, wins it for the Maidens. Now finds Jewel. Jewel looking for Lauren, making a run. Lauren trying to get through the defense, plays it across for Victoria. Victoria's there.
Oh!
Side net. Almost from Victoria. And what's crazy is that's the kind of angle that Victoria scores from
that's
all the
where
time.
she likes the ball. She likes the ball from those ridiculously tight angles. That was a really well done play. I mean, there's a couple combinations there between Lauren and Jewel that set that thing in motion, and then, Lauren dribbles the ball toward the center of the field, puts the cross in there. I mean, it's so close to connecting.
Jewel now with the ball, trying to get past Ella Yost.
We're going to have a foul call.
Foul
Who are we
call
calling
that's going to go against Jewel.
Oh.
Didn't really see much in that.
I mean, it's two people being physical for the ball. One of them falls down, and the other one doesn't.
Gets the ball and continues
it's not a
to make a run. So
it's not a foul just because you didn't fall down.
So we'll see the free kick here from Celina.
Definitely not English Premier League referees today. That was definitely not be a foul in the EPL.
They let things like that play on
No,
all the time.
Yeah. Oh.
Good through ball here for Channing Simmons. Mariana tracking back for Jacksonville.
Just keep her
play
in
it
front
back
of
for
you. Good job.
Kiros. Sammy Kiros
With
going to
the
make
pressure.
a turn. Play this ball across. It's going to make its way all the way over to the sideline. McKenna Brantley able to keep it in. And good defense there from Morelli. Plays that ball out for a corner. Really does a good job there not letting McKenna Brantley get the cross off. We'll see another substitution here from Celina. I believe we're going to also see one here from the Maidens. It's like Jackie going to go back off. FC Evelyn back onto the field for Jacksonville. .7:28 remaining in the first half.
This
Sammy
is one
Kiros,
difference if you look right now, Ryan. Oh, here we go. We're going to play a
short
ball,
corner
man.
from Kiros.
Good job, Clara.
Clara
Get it in
comes
the
over and plays that one out of bounds. So Celina will have a throw in.
Yeah, you look. I mean, where we're lined up, we're doing a corner kick, or they're doing a corner kick on our end of the field. We got 3 forwards standing, I mean, within 10 yards of each other in the center of the field. At Celina, they're going to defend with all 11 players, even on a throw-in down there, much less a corner kick.
Mariana going to play this one out for a throw in. Throw in comes from Celina. Finds Riley Stiffelmeyer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riley.
A little hard there on the pass. Mia able to keep this one in play. That's going to go out off.
No, that's not. I can tell that from up here.
I mean, we could hear it on the field mic make contact with McKenna Brantley. But looks like they are going to give Celina the throw in. McKenna Brantley able to find Stiffelmeyer. Evelyn tracking back, physical play. Finds Mia. Mia plays back for Relly. Relly going to send it over the top. No one there at the moment for Jackson Victoria in pursuit. Ball now going to be played through for Ava Samuel. Not able to keep it in play. Jackson will have a throw in. 5:40 remaining here in the first half.
See what Sophia coming back in. Mia Morales going out. Sophia's coming in a defending midfielder. Typically, she's an attacking midfielder. So find out if we're going to have a little. Looks like we're going to change our formation just a little bit. Push her up into the attack a little bit more. Maybe we can generate some combinations between her and Lauren. I mean, they're probably the 2 best midfielders in the state of Texas. If they can if they can work the ball together, we might be able to generate some shots.
Mariana able to step up, win the header. Ball now played over. Sophia brings it down. Not able to connect on the pass. Ball now played forward. Clara going to send this one back towards the Celina defense. Evelyn in pursuit. McKenna Brantley able to keep that one in play. Ball now makes its way to the middle for Sammy Kiros. Going to send this one over the top, trying to find Ava Samuel. Clara able to play it away for the Maidens. Kiros first to it for the Lady Bobcats. Mariana fighting for possession. Kiros going to send it back to Ella Yost. Her pass dispossessed by Jewel. Now Sammy Kiros going to take a shot from distance. This one wide left. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Jacksonville still trying to find a goal. Landry plays this ball forward. Lauren able to bring it down. Finds Itzel. Itzel plays this one forward. Celina first to it, and Itzel going to head it out for a throw-in. Throw-in goes to the middle of the field. Ella Yost now going to play this one over. Jewel trying to win it back for the Maidens. Still fighting for possession. Call going to go against Celina.
Oh.
Landry going to play this one forward quickly. Finds Victoria. Brantley able to win it, find Ava Samuel.
Well, she's going to take that herself with a pass to herself, huh?
Clara going to clear that one out of bounds for a Celina throw-in. Kenna Brantley throw-in finds Riley Stiffelmeyer. Physical play here. Foul going to go against Celina.
Who's getting a card on this? No,
We'll see a
talking to.
stoppage of the time. Referee going to have a word with both players.
Yeah, no cards.
Landry set to play this one back forward for the Maidens. Ball played for Victoria, trying to play it on. It goes off her leg. Finds Jewel. Jewel brought down. Jacksonville going to have a foul and a free kick inside the Celina 25-yard line. So we'll see what the Maidens can do on a set piece. They've not had very many of those so far in this game. We saw several goals scored off of corner kicks the other day, and we'll see what they can do with a set piece in a dangerous position.
35 yards out. I think Victoria's going to take a shot.
I mean, I would definitely not put it past her, especially with how high Celina's line is playing here. Pass goes through Lauren. Trying to play it inside Victoria. Going to send it back. Celina now sends it forward. Landry fighting for possession. Celina able to come up with it. Channing Simmons trying to get past Itzel. It's inside the box. Itzel does a good job shielding her off, and Clara able to clear it away for Jacksonville. Ava Samuel going to send this back for Ella Yost. Now across for Ashton Lowry. Sophia wins it back for Jacksonville. Finds Victoria. Victoria able to make the turn. Going to send it forward. Has Jewel in a foot race with the defender. And good defense there from Amelia Carron.
Just gets in the way. Doesn't let Jewel complete a run.
High ball played forward. Clara finds Mariana. Physical play there from Celina. Landry trying to clear it. Hits Mariana. Arelli going to clear this one out. So Celina will have a throw in. 10 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I don't think we're going to throw it in at this point.
I'm not even sure that we're going to throw it in. Celina, I think, is content to take their 2-0 lead into halftime. So at the half, Celina leads Jacksonville 2-0. It's a very back and forth first half. We saw two rockets of a shot from Hannah Holland for Celina. That's really been the difference in the first half.
Yeah, we had one at 26 minutes and one at, right there close to the 11-minute mark. I mean, the difference in this game and what we saw Jacksonville play in January or the beginning of January, how much more organized we are on defense. Like, we're not getting penetrated with balls and getting out of position and having runs through on us. Like some of the stuff we saw that we had to, we found answers to that. We're very organized on defense this time. We've allowed very few shots from Celina. They've just been good shots. And they're coming from range, too. We're sitting here in a situation with our four backs are staying real organized, and then the ball's played out higher, and then somebody's able, I guess it's the one player is able to take an excellent shot and put a ball in that we haven't been able to contest. And, I mean, that's the difference in the game. We've had quality opportunities ourselves on the attacking end of the field that just haven't quite connected and finished. We've seen some shots where the goalkeeper had to save, and we've seen some shots where they go right into the side net, but they're inside the box. I mean, we're getting opportunities. One thing, if you look at it, that's, to me, it's a big difference in what's going on, and something Jacksonville hasn't had to deal with a whole lot this season is the level of pressure that Celina puts on our players as soon as they get the ball.
Yeah.
It is immediate, and it is with numbers. They're very organized. When we're used to seeing Jacksonville Maidens get the ball and have some space around them, and they can turn and flow and get their head up and make a pass. And as soon as they receive the ball today, Celina's got a player that's going to be in there so tight on them that they're making contact with them physically. And that's something that Jacksonville's got to be able to address it during halftime and come out here if they want to have, a chance to catch up to them and keep in this game for the second half. But when we look at it, we talked about it during the game, Celina's defending. They got 11 players in there defending third.
They've only given up 8 goals on the season.
I see why.
You can see why. Yeah.
They take every player they have when it counts. You can make a mistake in the attacking third, and nobody talks about it. You make a mistake in your defending third, and it costs you a goal. Yeah. Alexi Lawless said it on his podcast one time. He's like, if you're the striker and you make one great play, that's what everybody talks about on Monday. When you're a defender and you make one mistake, that's what everybody talks about on Monday. Celina's doing a great job taking all 11 players when it counts, getting them back in that defending third, getting their numbers where Jacksonville doesn't have a numerical advantage. They put pressure on them, win the ball back, and clear it out. Now, the one thing is Jacksonville's able to Celina doesn't have anybody out there, so then they've got to go fight for the ball in the middle third, but that's okay. You're out of your attacking. You're out of your defending third.
Yeah,
that's where you don't want the ball in your defending third.
Yeah, the Maidens have done a really good job so far here in this game of creating some chances. I wouldn't say that they've done a poor job defending. I mean, those two shots were just really good shots. We've played really good defense so far, and they've just connected on two outrageously good shots.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I wrote down we've got 3 shots on goal.
Yeah,
and
it just happens that two of them from the same player have found basically the left upper 90 on both of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think we had 1 corner kick in the first half. I'm trying to keep this stuff running. I'm not good at keeping these stats. You get to watching the game. We talk about what's going on.
I think we had 1 corner. We had 1 dangerous free kick there that Victoria was trying to play a little through ball for, and Celina did a good job there in the wall, stepping over and intercepting that through ball.
Celina's had 4 corner kicks on our end. We've defended all of the corner kicks, but they've had 4, and they kind of got a barrage of them at one point where there was a string of corner kicks that were coming, and Jacksonville kind of played out of that, stayed with it, and got it off their end of the field. But when I look at the 50-50 balls off of goal kicks and punts, Jacksonville's successful on those.
It's been pretty even back and forth. There hasn't been one team that's just obviously been dominant on those 50-50 balls.
A lot of them are actually hitting the ground. They're played so far that there's not actually a player for either team that really makes that first header contact or traps the ball. But Jacksonville's done a good job of staying in that. I mean, I've got down that we've won more than we've not. And that shows a lot for Jacksonville and where we've been as a team this season is we're competitive in that area of the field and understand that if you win those 50-50 balls, if you win the punts, if you win the goal kicks, things are going to go your way for the most part.
Yeah, they've done a really good job off the goal kicks and the punts. I would like to see maybe a little more pressure on some throw-ins. That's kind of stuck out me as kind of a weak point for Jacksonville in the first half. Is it seems like most of the time when Celina has a throw-in, they have a girl who's just wide open, ready to receive the pass or receive the throw. And if you have a defender that's able to step up and apply some pressure to her, that allows her not to be able to just easily turn and then make a pass up the field. And that's kind of where a lot of the attack from Celina has been generated from, is off of those throw-ins where they're able to just easily turn with no pressure and then find a pass. We've seen that several times in this game. And if they're able to kind of diminish the number of throw-ins that Celina is able to just easily win like that in the second half, I think we'll see them win back possession and then be able to go on the attack instead of everyone dropping back in defense off the throw-ins.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Now that you pointed out, and that's one of the things, with some of the plays, you don't have to win the ball. You just got to get in there and put pressure, not let somebody turn around Don't give them time. We've talked about it earlier. It's, when you're an attacker, you're trying to create space on the field. You want the ball with some freedom. Space equals time, and time equals opportunities. The opportunity to see the field, the opportunity to make a great pass, the opportunity to take a good shot. And, and just by getting defenders around in a position where you make somebody feel like they're going to be contested for the ball, changes the dynamic. If you go outside and you pass the ball in the front yard with your kids, it's super easy to just pass the ball back and forth. Nobody's trying to take it away from you. Come out here in the game, and there's two people challenging you, and they're coming in and pushing on you, and the pressure goes up, and you'll see girls or boys, whatever, they'll just make errant passes. They'll make passes that go out of bounds. Sometimes you see people that aren't comfortable. They just want to get rid of the ball. They don't even want the thing when there's somebody riding on them. And, that's a lot of it is just get that pressure, make people uncomfortable, don't give them freedom, and things will start to go your way.
Yeah, Jacksonville's done a really good job in this first half, and we'll see how that they can come out and respond here in the second half. Hopefully they come out with a lot of fire, ready to go on the offensive here in the second half. Hopefully we'll continue to see Jewel up front because, we've seen her be so successful, able to get some through balls. We saw some of those that were played early. Jackie had one that was played really well to Sophia. The only difference is that Jewel is significantly faster than Sophia. Not that Sophia is slow by any means.
But Jewel's fast.
But Jewel's really fast. And so if she was up there and able to close on that ball, I think maybe that's a good opportunity. But she wasn't. So hopefully we'll see her in the second half. Maybe we'll see some really good balls played over the top because we haven't seen just a ton of those so far in the game. We've seen 2 or 3, but nothing significant. But we did see the one earlier after they had moved Jewel up where she was able to play a good little 1-2 pass and find some space down the sideline from a pass from Lauren. Wasn't able to, get the cross off because Celina did a really good job defending that. But if you do it enough here in the second half, it'll work at some point.
Yeah, you're right. That's one of the things we've, watching the games this season. Jacksonville has had, we have really strong players in really, important positions. We haven't always had a strong forward presence. We don't have a true striker with a big physical presence that's super fast and can just play the ball and make things happen. Jewel's the closest thing we've got to it. And so maybe we'll come back out with her up high and see if we can generate some opportunities. When you pull her out or when you move her up there, the other issue is you don't have her speed in the back. And you can see when we move her from that back position, she's able to stay with the girls and run them down. But we got to score. You can't go out not to lose. You got to go out to win.
You got to go out and give it everything you got here in the second half. And if that means you give up another goal trying to put your fastest player on the team up top to try to get her a chance to score, then that's just what it is. You're already down 2-0. It doesn't matter if you get scored on again if you're not able to score. So hopefully we will see some of that here in the second half. And it looks like teams now about to make their way out of the locker room. So we got about 10 seconds here left in halftime. Jacksonville's done a really good job defending no matter who they've had back there. So hopefully we will continue to see some excellent defense here in the second half.
You've had good coverage from, pick up on those from either Clara or from Landry, moving from that middle position and trying to sliding over and supporting the people on the outside. We've seen it several times from both sides of the field, and they've been effective on defense. I guess we talked about it. They've only given up a few shots, and 2 of them resulted in goals, and they're not from inside the box.
No, they're just really well taken shots, and there's really nothing that you can fault Jacksonville for on those. There's really nothing that they really could have done about those shots. But that's just kind of how soccer is sometimes. You got to take the opportunities that you're given, and Celina has done a better job of that in the first half than Jacksonville has. So we'll see if they are able to come out and find a goal here early to get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, while they're getting ready, Brian, you're talking about that's how soccer is. We did not get to work the boys' game the other night, but we got over there to watch the end of the game, and it was a heck of an end of a game.
It really was.
Jacksonville played as hard as possible for the full 80 minutes up to the very last second of the game. It came down to Kilgore had gotten one shot, and it was a great shot, came in from a blind spot that the goalkeeper couldn't see until the last second and slipped underneath the bar, and there was not really anything he could do about it. But when I went back and watched the video on it. Did you watch the video?
I haven't gone back and watched it.
You should have just
yet.
said yes. Nobody knows the truth. I wasn't going to ask you specific questions.
Well.
But it was – but I did go back and watch it, and we gave up very few scoring opportunities for the opponent. But
I mean, we didn't really see one while we were there. I know we were getting there late after coming from the girls' game, trying to get to Henderson. But, I mean, it was just a barrage of opportunities from Jacksonville at the end of the game.
I mean,
just not able
we
to
hit
come
the
up
side
with
net. We hit the post. We go just over the bar, like all in the last 15 minutes. I mean, it's just attack on attack after attack. But it came down to a one goal versus we couldn't score, and it was very few shots to a whole lot. You know, at the end of a soccer game, they don't ask you how much possession did you have, how many shots did you have, how many headers did you win. It comes down to who's got more points on the board, and the boys just came up short on that one. But a heck of an effort. I was glad we hustled over there to watch the end of it because the last 30 minutes of that game were some great soccer, and I expect we're going to see the Maidens come out here this second half with some enthusiasm and bring a lot of entertainment.
I sure hope so. I mean, it's easy to look at the score and be down 2-0 at halftime and kind of, we're kind of out of it, but they're not.
They're not out of it.
They're not out of it. They have another 40 minutes to come out and execute what they've been doing all season to the best of their ability, and if they are able to do that, they will find a goal at some point in the second half. We've seen them have a number of opportunities in the first half of play, and we'll see what they can do here in the second half. Would like to give a quick shout-out before we get underway in the second half to Swanson Traylor, audio-video production teacher at Jacksonville High School, as he is getting married this weekend. So big shout-out to Swanson. Congratulations
Swanson.
to you and Grace on your marriage. So I hope your wedding goes fantastic this weekend. And it looks like we are going to come out from halftime with a similar lineup to what we finished the first half with. We do have Victoria, Jackie, and Jewel up top for the Maidens. Lauren, Mia, and Mariana in the midfield. Areli, Clara, Landry, and Itzel in defense for Jacksonville. And Emily Barrera once again in goal for the Maidens. Celina set to get us back underway for the second half of play. Let's see if the Maidens come out with some fire, and maybe they can find a goal here early in the second half.
I mean, compared to the first time we watched them play when we drove up to Celina, we're way better than we were. This is a lot better team for Jacksonville's presenting today. I think we got a good chance this half, and we're going to come out and make it happen.
Lauren steps up, wins it back quickly for the Maidens, finds Jewel. Jewel trying to get past the defender. Good defense from Celina, but Jewel able to win it back on the sideline. Still with possession is Jewel McCullough. Finds Lauren. Lauren now over for Areli. Areli trying to get past Ava Samuel. Mia now with the ball for Jacksonville. Going to find Lauren. Lauren finds Jewel. Jewel steps over the ball in a foot race to the sideline. Defender fell down. We'll see if Jewel can take it down the end line. Shoved out of bounds by Hannah Holland. And we're going to see a goal kick. Is that not a foul?
To me, it's a foul.
I mean, she is cut down the end line.
And then she just
trying to
pushes
get past the girl, and she just completely shoves her out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, sure looks like a foul. Like, I think if you took that video and showed it during a referee clinic, they would say, yes, that is a foul.
I'm pretty sure.
No call. So Celina now with possession. Itzel going to send it back forward for Jacksonville. Goes over the head of Jackie. Jacksonville fighting for possession. Jackie with some physical play, trying to win back possession. Ball now played forward for Taylor McMillian. Going to send it over to the far side. Ava Samuel in a foot race, not going to keep it in play. Areli will have a throw in on the far side for the Maidens. Throw in finds Victoria. Victoria able to control it, trying to hit it forward for Jackie. Celina going to send it back the other way. Ball still inbounds. And now going to work its way out for another Jacksonville throw. Throw in from Morelli, cleared into the stands by McKenna Brantley. So we'll see another Jacksonville throw.
We don't have any fans on that side to get a ball down, so just kind of get hung up there. It's like a sandlot.
They do have some people shagging balls today, which is good to see.
A number of them from the Tyler schools came out to do this.
Morelli takes the throw. Celina first to it. Now Morelli trying to send this ball into the middle. Lauren gets ahead on it. Able to find Jackie. Jackie trying to turn, get past McKenna Brantley, still with possession. Gets past the defender. Going to send this ball over the top. Has Jewel making a run.
Oh, that's a
Jewel
handball.
Able to bring it down. And now cleared out for a throw-in. That sure looked like a handball.
I mean, when you
on
throw
Amelia
your chicken
Corrin,
wing out,
she turned
and chicken winged it. And she chicken winged it. I mean, you don't usually see a chicken wing, but she did a chicken wing.
Lauren gets the cross in. Victoria crashing in. It's going to be called for the foul. She ran into the back of McKenna Brantley.
When you put your arms in front of yourself and prepare for it, it's going to get called for a foul. So, yeah.
Ball played out by Caitlin Gustafson. Mia first to it for Jacksonville. Mariana able to bring it down. Trying to find Jewel. Jewel not able to keep it in play. It'll go out for a Celina throw-in. See Ella Norman take the throw for the Lady Bobcats. Throw in, able to find Taylor McMillian. Now Sammy Quiros going to send it back for Norman. Play this one across. Victoria first to it for Jacksonville. Jacksonville trying to get some numbers forward. Victoria playing this one through for Jackie. Jackie had started her run. I think she was trying to stay onside, stopped, and then not able to catch that one before it goes out of play. So we'll see a goal kick here from Celina.
That was a good job by Victoria, just stepping in and taking advantage of an errant pass.
McKenna Brantley able to turn, take some space down the sideline. Now played forward for Ava Samuel. Samuel going to send this one across the middle of the field. Landry steps up, plays it over for Clara. Clara able to find Lauren. Lauren trying to play this one through for Victoria. McKenna Brantley first to it, but does not make the pass. Victoria now trying to play this one over the top. Jackie able to bring it down, find Lauren. Lauren finds Jewel. Jewel looking back inside for Lauren. And cleared out of bounds by Celina. Jacksonville will have a throw-in, a good look there from Jacksonville offensively, so we'll see if they can do anything off the throw. Throwing comes from Jewel. Jackie trying to bring it down. Celina now able to clear. Jewel not able to bring it down, and now played up the field by Celina. Landry's header goes out of bounds, so Celina will have a throw-in on the near side of the field.
The level of pressure that Celina's putting from defense is not something Jacksonville's seen all season long.
No, and it's tough to be prepared for it when you're not seeing that much pressure. I mean, they are closing in on the ball like we've seen from the boys team against opponents.
I would say the only way you would prepare for this is to have the boys team
scrimmage
you. Yeah.
Clara able to find Mia, now over for Victoria. Victoria trying to bring it down. Physical play there from Celina. Ava Samuel takes a collision from Arelli. Ball goes out for a Jacksonville throw-in. And Ava Samuel hit the turf. There's like a small, turf, almost track kind of thing around the stadium.
I think it's for vehicles to drive around.
I mean, there are a number of golf carts here, so maybe that is the case.
What are we doing here? We stop the clock. Yes, we stop the
We're
clock.
going to see a stoppage
We're gonna have a
of
discussion.
play and have a discussion, I guess, with the Celina coach.
I mean, he may not have been happy about that, but, I mean, we weren't happy about the girl pushing Jewel out of bounds down here on the
No,
goal.
because that was a scoring opportunity.
I mean,
for
on
us.
a goal-
that's
on the
exactly
goal
what we
line.
want to see from Jewel, and she does it. And trying to get past the defender just gets shoved out of bounds and no fouls called. So, anyway, Arelli with the throw in. We're going to find McKenna Brantley. Brantley sending this one inside. Ava Samuel now with the ball for the Lady Bobcats. Trying to get the cross off. Arelli blocks it. Ball now goes out of bounds for a Celina throw-in, I believe is what the stoppage is for here. Mia first to it with the header. Ashton Lowry's header goes over for Ava Samuel. Samuel trying to get past Arelli. Arelli does a great job defending, plays that one out for a throw.
Arelli's been so good at that. Just keep them away from the goal, keep them in front of you, and win the ball when they go by, or when they try and go by.
Throw in comes in now across. Hannah Holland not able to get a head on it, but I do believe she got a touch on it, so it should go out for a Jacksonville goal kick, and it does. So we will see a goal kick from Landry. Ball played forward by Landry. Celina wins the header. Ball now over for Hannah Holland. Mariana, great defending. Hannah Holland now able to get past Itzel, sends the cross in, and Arelli going to let that one go out for a goal kick. Landry plays this forward. It's off the head of Ashton Lowry. Now Lauren able to bring it down. Gonna send this one over the top. Jewel in a run. Caitlin Gustafson comes out, makes the save for Celina. Quickly back into play, finds Ella Norman. Norman's pass intercepted by Lauren. And then Lauren gonna hit this one to the far side off the challenge from Celina. Ball stays in play, and now Victoria going to be called for the foul. Almost 10 minutes into this second half. We've seen a number of chances from Jacksonville, lots of pressure, lots of this second half has been spent on Celina's end of the field. Just need to find a goal, which has been hard to come by for any team that Celina's played this season. I see a ball played forward here off the free kick from midfield. High ball. Mia wins the header. Ava Samuel now going to try to let this one go out for a throw-in.
Celina may not be in a hurry to do much anything. 2-goal lead. 30 minutes left in the game, 85 degrees. They might not be in a big hurry to.
Ball played across and out for a goal kick.
So Sophia's coming back in, but we're going to push her back to right forward and drop Jewel back to right fullback.
Ball goes out for a goal kick.
Oh, we're going to see a build-out from Jacksonville for the first time all season.
Landry finds Jewel, now played forward for Sophia. Sophia not able to keep that one in play.
This is the first time all season we've seen a pass out of from a goal kick. We're in the regional semifinal. We see it for the first time.
Mia not able to bring that one down. Now Celina on the attack. Taylor McMillian going to play this one over for Ava Samuel. Ball played in and into the hands of Emily Barrera. Long punt coming forward. Jackie not quite able to get ahead on it. Now headed back towards Jacksonville's into the field by Celina. Ava Samuel now trying to get past Arelli. Arelli sliding in, going to play that one out for a corner. Really well-timed slide tackle there from Arelli.
She may be hurt, though.
Looks like we are going to have a stoppage of play for just a moment while they check on
You don't
Arelli.
see Arelli stay on the ground ever, so. Looks like everybody's going to take a little water break. Maybe Arelli may just have a little cramp or something. It's hot.
Let's hope so.
It looks like since we're giving her a little bit of a stretch, that must be what it is. It's hot, and she's worked hard back there today.
She has.
You know, normally for Jacksonville, we play a game on about 50 yards of the field and just stay on attack the whole time. Today, they've had to play 120-yard soccer up and down both ends of the field.
Looks like it probably was just a cramp. Arelli's up. Looks like she's moving. Maybe they can get some pickle juice or something in her real quick here and try to get her back in the game. She's been such a huge part of this Jacksonville defense so far today, and I'd like to see her back in shortly.
Does the trainer have packets of pickle juice in his
I sure hope so.
kit? I do too.
So we are going to see a corner for Celina after the stoppage. And it looks like they're going to take a short corner. Maybe not. Corner comes in. Sophia able to head this one away. Jackie now in
Jackie's
pursuit.
got space. Come on,
Ashton
Jackie.
Lowry
Take your
slips
field.
down.
Push
Jackie
forward.
has some time. Going to find Victoria.
Come
Has
on,
Lauren
there's
making
Lauren.
a run.
She's onside. She's onside. Put your flag down. Dude, that's a bad call.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I don't know that it makes a difference, but that's not a good call. If you're at home, back it up. Give me some VAR because I'm watching that thing in real time. I got a pretty good angle from here. So, it's a little frustrating sometimes. So, I've been on the other side of this deal out on the field, and I'm sure people got frustrated with me too, but I got a pretty good view here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm calling it. She's on.
And then they call her off. Yeah. It was close. It was close. It sure looked like she was on sides. This ball played forward. Mia first to it. She's done a great job today winning those 50-50 balls. Jackie will go down after the collision with Ashton Lowry. So Jacksonville will have a free kick. Looks like we're gonna see Landry play this one in.
It's a good spot for her. I mean, this is a 50-yard ball. This is about what she can kick. If we can get somebody into the back post and challenge for this thing, she can get it all the way to the goal, which you really kind of want to get it a little bit in between the top of the box and the play and the goalkeeper to give yourself a chance at it.
Free
She's
kick
a little
comes
short
in from Landry. It's about top of the 18. Celina controlling possession, going to find Ava Samuel. Ava trying to play this one across. Landry able to block it, now hits it back to the middle of the field. Sophia able to head this one forward. Some good passing there from Celina. Sammy Quiros now forward for Taylor McMillian. Try to send this one across for Samuel. Mia able to step up, win it for the Maidens. Victoria plays this one in for Lauren. Jacksonville has some numbers forward. Lauren able to find Victoria, making a run. Shot comes in.
Oh my gosh.
Off the crossbar.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
still in
You're
play.
still playing.
Sophia just narrowly misses. Goodness gracious. Oh, I thought Victoria nailed that. That was such a beautiful shot.
I mean,
Just
we saw her.
narrowly hits off the crossbar.
I mean, those are the kind of shots she's made the last couple of games that are just shocking when she fires it in. Is she making a cross or is she taking a shot? She's taking a shot. I mean, she bounces that one off the crossbar. What an opportunity. Jacksonville needed that. I think the enthusiasm out on the field picked up.
Mariana able to head this one forward, find Sophia.
Oh,
See a foul go against Celina. Jackson will have another
Oh,
opportunity
he said,
here.
no. He's called. He pointed the wrong way.
Oh, come
He
on.
immediately turned and said, I pointed the wrong way. So, yeah. Definitely the enthusiasm for Jacksonville's fan base has picked up after that shot and that opportunity. I feel a lot more enthusiasm from the crowd at this point.
Well, things have definitely slowed down there for a minute, but Jacksonville has created several opportunities, just have not been able to connect on one. That one the closest so far here in the game from Victoria. Celina now trying to send this one inside the box. Mia able to block the ball coming in. Lauren a little too far out in front of Victoria. Ball now comes over to Mariana. Hannah Holland tracking back for Celina. Going to find Ashton Lowry with 1-2
In the middle.
there for Ashton.
Oh, that's
Victoria
going to
coming
be a
back.
foul and probably going to get a card.
Going to get called for the foul.
She'll get a yellow for that.
We will see a yellow card issued to Victoria. So she will have to go off for the moment. And it looks like Arelli coming back into the game for Jacksonville. So I would think they're probably going to move Itzel back up top in place for Victoria now that Arelli's back in. We will see a free kick here from Celina in a very dangerous position. About a 25-yard free kick.
It's easy for the referee to line people up 10 yards away when they're
Yard lines.
When there are yard
exactly
lines.
on the yard line.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to see Riley Stiffelmeyer take this free kick for the Lady Bobcats. Free kick high over the goal, out of bounds for a goal kick. Nearing the 23-minute mark remaining here in the second half. We're also closing in on another water break. Landry set to play this ball forward off the goal kick. Long ball played forward. Celina first to it, going to play it over to the sideline. Hannah Holland tracking back for the Lady Bobcats, trying to get past Sophia. Able to keep it in play, finds a pass forward for Channing Simmons. And Landry does a great job tracking over, plays it out. It's going to give up a corner. So we're going to have Sammy Quiros come over to play the corner in for Celina. I can see from here that thing's not in the circle.
It's not even close to the circle.
Not even close.
It's ridiculous.
Ball played in.
Okay.
Jackie able to get ahead to it. It's going to go out for another Celina corner on the opposite side. Typically, there's, they're paying attention to that, but.
I mean, you have a whole little fourth of a circle to put the ball in. I've never seen anybody take one. I've been doing this a long time, not necessarily calling these games, but around the game. I've never seen somebody take one from outside of the circle, ever.
Sammy Kiro is going to play this one short. It's going to go out of bounds for a Jacksonville goal kick. See a substitution here. Victoria looks like coming back into the game. We're going to have Itzel go off for the Maidens. Ball played forward off the goal kick. Mia trying to flick it on for Victoria. It's going to go out for a Celina throw in, and I believe we're going to have a water break. 21:01 remaining here in the second half.
We got 21 minutes left. Jacksonville. This is a state champion.
Neither team has scored.
No, not
and
this
Jacksonville has had the best opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know. Has Celina had a shot on goal this half? I
don't know that they've had a shot on goal this half. I'm not really sure they've even had a shot. I'm not sure Emily's had to make.
They had a couple.
Of a save.
They had a couple, and like that free kick that's way over.
Yeah.
So they do have some shooting deals that you.
It's not really a shot on target though.
No, there's nothing that's been on.
Yeah.
Nothing she's had to save. No shots on goal. It's definitely a physical battle out there. Both sides are playing very physical. Celina's doing just such a great job getting pressure on the Jacksonville players so quick, and it's a level of play that Jacksonville hadn't seen from anybody all season. But we've got 20 minutes left. If you win, you play tomorrow. If you don't win, you go home. So both these teams are going to come out there.
You got to give it everything you got
especially
for the
Jacksonville.
last 21 minutes.
It's hot, and girls are tired. We haven't seen very many substitutes, but they're going to come out here and they're going to give it everything they got for the last 20 minutes of this game. I expect to see some exciting soccer.
Celina quickly gets us back underway after the water break. Ashton Lowry going to play this one over for McKenna Brantley. Now back inside to Lowry. Lauren gets a foot on it, brought down, no foul. Ball now works across the middle of the field. Sammy Kiro is first to it. Ellen Norman now going to play this ball across the middle. Mia able to hit this one forward, finds Victoria. Now to Lauren. Lauren looking for Sophia. Sophia not able to bring it down. Celina going to clear it back. Lauren first to it for Jacksonville. And now cleared out of bounds by Ashton Lowry. Jewel quickly throws it in, trying to find Sophia. Mia able to bring it down. Finds Victoria. Victoria has Arelli making a run. Going to play it back in front of Lauren. And Hannah Holland going to send this one forward for the Lady Bobcats. Claire going to elect to play this one out for a throw.
This is where Celina got us last year, is in this midfield area, passing the ball. And it's a difficult deal for us again this year. And you see Lauren's she's responsible for multiple girls in that space the way, the way our shape is. And it's making it really difficult on her.
Yeah, she's really isolated at that attacking midfield position. I mean, we play with our holding mids really far back, and so they can basically just put their three best players in the midfield on her.
And they just keep pressuring her, and then when they win the ball, they can pass between the three of them really quick, and she can't solve a problem 3-on-1. Like, that's just going to, she's so good, when she gets the ball, one defender, maybe even two, a lot of times she'll come out with it. But these girls are good players, and they're coming, and she's 3-on-1 all the time.
Ball thrown in. Now sent inside the box. Kiros gets a shot, blocked by Jacksonville. Dangerous, though. Emily makes the save out for a Celina corner.
That's one of the few shots we've given up from Celina inside the box this whole game.
Ball played in. Celina first to it. Header goes wide of the goal, so we'll have a goal kick. Landry going to play it out quickly for Jewel. Jewel cuts it past Holland. Now Mariana able to find Jewel. Celina's closing down the space so quickly. It's going to go out for a Celina throw-in. Sure looked like that went off of Celina.
I'm not understanding how putting your shoulder in her chest is not a foul, though.
Sophia first to it off the throw-in. Ball now played over to Lowry in the middle. Sammy Quiros trying to take a shot. Lauren able to knock it away. Still there for Celina.
Don't foul.
Ball going to go out for a corner.
Not a handball. It wasn't a handball. I got a good view from right here. It was not a handball.
We're going to do anything about the time wasting it all here, ref? I mean, this is a significant amount of time has been taken by Celina on these corner kicks. This ball played across Landry, able to clear it away. Ashton Lowry going to send it back in, and Emily makes the save for the Maidens. Emily sends this ball forward, and it's going to go out for a Jacksonville throw-in. Jewel going to throw it in, find Sophia. Awkward touch there from Sophia, going to go out of bounds. Jewel able to head this one back. Norman sends it back over. Jewel trying to keep it in play. It's going to go out off of her, so we will see a Celina substitution. Hannah Holland going off for the Lady Bobcats. If I'm seeing this correctly, yes, number 5, Ailey Dixon, coming on for Celina.
Yeah, they're not going to be in a big hurry to do anything the rest of this game.
Ella Norman set to throw it in for Celina. Jewel hits this one high into the air. Jackie not able to keep it in play. It's going to go out for another Celina throw-in. Quiros trying to get past Mariana. Plays it off of her. It's going to go out of bounds. I believe he is going to give them a corner. She has this way out off the circle once again. Like, I don't understand how we're.
Open it up more, Tony.
Jacksonville trying to clear this one away. It's going to take a deflection.
She's not going to put that inside
out for a corner.
She's not going to put it inside the deal. Zoom in on that so everybody at home can see if she does this again. This is ridiculous.
She's done it twice over here.
No.
She's going to do it again. It's
not.
It's well outside
I mean,
the circle.
even the fans are
that.
telling them it's not inside the circle. Yeah, I've been doing this. I've been around this game 45 years. I've never seen anybody take one from not inside the circle.
Well,
you have plenty of
the
room.
referees got, that's like 2 corners that should have been called off because of her
dangerous.
Not putting it in the correct spot.
There.
Sophia going to head this one out towards the sideline. Going to see a throw-in. Ball comes in, going to be played out. This one off of Celina, so Jackson will have a throw, and we're going to see a substitution here for the Maidens. Looks like Itzel going to make her way back into the game. Sophia headed off for Jacksonville. We're going to see Jewel moved back up to right forward. Relly's throw in straight into Ailey Dixon. Now cleared forward by Arelli. Jackie fighting for possession. Goes up for it. Collision with Ashton Lowry. Comes down with the ball. Finds Lauren.
You got lots of room. You can't be offsides.
Play
that
this
goes way
ball
back.
through. Straight to Amelia Cobran.
Oh, nice ball.
Ashton Lowry going to send this one forward. Mia finds Arelli, now out forward for Victoria. Victoria finds Jackie.
Come on.
Jackie has Jewel.
Just beat her, Jewel. Just beat her.
Jewel trying to get past Ella Norman. Norman going to play it out for a throw-in. Jewel trying to find Lauren. Physical defending there from Celina. Norman now going to play this one out of bounds for a throw-in. Good pressure there from
That's a
Jewel,
good example of put pressure and make somebody make an error.
Itzel sends the ball in, finds Jewel. Jewel inside for Jackie. Jackie going to cut it back for Itzel. Itzel looking inside, trying to find Lauren, cleared away by Celina. Mariana going to be called for the foul. Grabbed Channing Simmons by the arm. So Celina will have a free kick. Nearing 11 minutes remaining here in the game. Jacksonville still searching for that elusive first goal here today against Celina. They've come close multiple times, just have not been able to find the back of the net so far. Riley Stiffelmeyer going to play this one well downfield. Mia first to it with the head. Landry sends it back. Sammy Quiros takes the shot. Arelli clears it high into the air. Jackie able to get a head on it. Finds Stiffelmeyer, going to take a shot from distance. And Emily Barrera makes the save for Jacksonville. Punt comes out. Jewel trying to bring it down. Able to keep it in play. So close there. I don't know. The linesman does realize that the whole ball has to cross the line, right? I mean, there's been so many today that have just been. It sure looks like from here that they're in, which I know he has a way better vantage point than we do.
I mean, we're not too bad, though.
No,
this is not a bad view.
Well, and it's on our sideline, so it's not like it's on the opposite side of the field. Mariana able to play this one forward, finds Jewel over to Lauren. Lauren makes a move across the middle, finds Victoria. Arelli going to send this one back forward. Finds Jewel. Jewel's able to bring it down, trying to cut it back. Has Lauren. Lauren makes the move back and then broken up.
I mean, you take a look at the numbers, Ryan. I mean, we're up here with three people trying to finish this attack against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, Celina has the numbers advantage. Well, look how many they're dropping back. They have 10 players inside the 25, and we're not even throwing it in from like right there. So
yeah, we're in a transition play where normally we get back there and we've got a 1v1 or something, and we're going back and Lauren opens up out to the side to give her a pass, and then by the time she receives the ball, she's got 2 defenders to beat, but they're 3 against 6.
Itzel throw-in goes off the head of Ava Samuel. Itzel finds Jewel off the throw-in, now forward, trying to find Victoria, cleared away by Celina. Itzel trying to bring it down. Channing Simmons now going to stop the ball, play it back for Quiros. Sammy Kiro is going to play this one across the field for McKenna Brantley.
It's a level of patience on their part we haven't seen anybody have all season. In attack and then just stop the attack. Wait on their teammates to come up and get involved.
Victoria cuts it inside. Working across the middle of the field. Victoria Villanueva. Kiro's going to find Samuel. And now Itzel going to play this one out for a Celina throw-in. Nearing 7 minutes remaining here in the game. Celina going to make another substitution. Ella Norman going to throw this one in for the Lady Bobcats. Itzel hits this one towards the center of the field. Sammy Kiros now with the ball for Celina, going to take a shot from distance.
Rocket she just fired.
Great save from Emily Barrera. Ball plays through. Jewel trying to run onto it. Amelia Caron sends it back. And now out of bounds off of Lauren for a Celina throw-in. Caron going to send this one forward. Lauren Howell trying to get through the Jacksonville defense. Clara going to send it back upfield. McKenna Brantley collects for Celina. Going to play this one over on the far side. Ball played through for Riley Stiffelmeyer. Gets the cross off. Emily makes the save for Jacksonville. Ball played forward. Victoria not able to bring it down. Celina working the ball around well here. Aurelie steps up, tries to win possession. I think Aurelie may have a cramp again. She's still down. Jacksonville on the attack, though. Lauren able to find Jewel. Jewel back inside for Lauren. That one broken up by Celina. Ava Samuel trying to get past Itzel, plays it through. Now in a foot race. Able to get past Itzel, get inside the Jacksonville 18. Shot blocked by Mariana. Mariana has been very active in this game today. We've seen her make a number of defensive plays, and there's another great one.
It's kind of a little hockey play there, that one. Take a break here for just a second. Stop the clock. I mean, I like to see physical play on the field. I like to see play that's clean, not dirty. I don't like to see, silly fouls. But good physical soccer is how the game's supposed to be played. There's supposed to be contact. There's some people out there are like, soccer's not a contact sport. Soccer is definitely a contact sport. Go watch a good game, and we're going to have, shoulder charges that are hard. We're going to have constant pressure with, body to body. And, that's how the game is supposed to be played. When you see a solid defender, I mean, they're going to be a strong player that's going to be able to handle that and step in and be physical and have a presence that's a little bit intimidating for the opponent.
Really going to make her way off. I believe Erica Castillo going to make her way into the game for the Maidens. 4:49 here remaining in the second half. Throw in comes in. Headed into the air. Sophia trying to find Lauren. Now are going to send this one forward. Mia trying to play that one across, kind of mishits it. Itzel not able to bring it down, but then plays it out for a throw-in.
Even Celina thinks they played it out. Apparently, everybody thought it was off of Celina, including the Celina player that kicked it, but the referee.
Throw-in comes in from Celina. Itzel trying to get there. Mariana, some good defending. Mia trying to send this one forward. Sophia needs to step to this ball. We're going to see a foul here go against Celina, so Jackson will have a free kick. Landry, long ball sent forward. Celina first to it. Ball going to be sent out of bounds off of Lauren Wade, so Celina will have another throw in.
He's going to stop time for their substitutes now. Well, I'm almost a little surprised he doesn't tell them we're not doing it anymore.
I mean, they're doing it specifically. They're subbing specifically to waste time at this point. A little over 3 minutes remaining. Mariana hits this one high into the air. Mia first to it with the header. Sammy Kiro sends it back Celina's way. Landry fighting for possession. Kiros comes in. Good tackle from Mia. Mariana able to find Lauren. Now over to Jewel. Jewel trying to get past the defender. Makes a good move. Gets past Ella Norman. Trying to find Victoria. Victoria needing to keep this ball in play. She's able to do so. Going to hit this one back out and straight to Sammy Kiros. Kiros going to play this one across to the far side of the field. Now forward for Lauren Howe. Celina in a foot race. And Clara going to play it out for a Lady Bobcat corner. 2.5 minutes remaining. Jacksonville still trailing 2-0.
Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
I realized that the field mic was.
Well, the bad thing is that the parents are now sending their kids over to yell into our field mic. So,
is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Well, just
Goodness gracious.
You just turn it down.
Ball played in off the corner. Mia heads it away. Celina trying to send it back forward. Sophia able to bring it down, finds Castillo. Now forward for Lauren. Sophia going to play this one across the middle of the field. Has Mariana. Victoria now going to find Jewel. Jewel trying to get past Ellen Norman. Going to send the cross in. No one there for Jacksonville.
Still in it.
Clear comes straight to Mariana. Going to send that one off of the play clock. So we'll have just over a minute here remaining. Celina going to take as much of it as they can here on this goal kick.
I mean, great effort by Jacksonville. Continue to stay into it down into the last minute of the game. We're down 2-0. They're still playing hard. I mean, Mia Morales, for example, she's been out most of the season with an injury. She's played
almost every minute of this game.
Very little as she comes off. She's completely exhausted. She played, she's been playing max maybe 30 minutes a game. I think she plays a little bit in the first, 15 in the first half, 15 in the second half. And she hadn't left the field hardly today. She's given everything she had.
Celina going to play this ball into the middle of the field. 30 seconds remaining. Now cleared forward. Our Castillo able to get a foot on it. Finds Sophia. Sophia forward for Victoria. Victoria going to find Sophia. Sophia
She's on.
able to play
She's
this one forward for Lauren. Lauren trying to cut it back. Gets the cross in. Finds Jewel just wide left.
I wanted it bad. It doesn't make a difference. You're still going to go. Yeah, you're still going to go home, but I sure was hoping that would go in at the end.
So your final here from the regional semifinal in Tyler. Jacksonville falls to Celina 2-0. Really hard-fought game here from the Maidens and a tremendous season I mean, this game today, I mean, was basically the state championship.
This is probably,
Celina's,
the two best teams in the state of Texas played today in Tyler.
I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, this is probably one of the closer games that Celina's played all season. I mean, they're probably, you know, I would assume they will probably win tomorrow and probably be back in the state tournament again. I mean, we'll see. It depends on
beating the team they
depends
played.
on who they play, but
the team they play tomorrow, they've beaten twice this season.
That's true
already. Which we had played them earlier too. I mean, these girls got. You know, it's unfortunate we're going to go home and not get to go on to play tomorrow. But
I think this is probably one of the best games that we've seen the Maidens play this season,
best,
though. I mean,
yeah.
Really, you had two phenomenal shots in the first half. That was the difference maker in this game. And other than that, I mean, they played great defensively. Celina did not have just a ton of opportunities. And, you know, I feel like maybe they made enough subs, not only at the end to try to waste time, but throughout the game to kind of maybe keep their players' legs a little bit fresher. Jacksonville did not make a ton of subs in that game, but you know, it is what it is. You want to have your best 11 on the field for as long as you can, and I think that's what Jacksonville was trying to do today. A huge congratulations to the Maidens on a fantastic season.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them play from the beginning of the year until now. This is a significantly better team today that showed up to play that went up to Celina at the beginning. I've said it a couple times, but if you we watched the play all season, Ryan. And we improved. We're way better.
So much better.
This is and even like last year, the girls got to the furthest point that they had ever been to in the playoffs by making it to the regional tournament and got knocked out by Celina again. I watched the video of that game. We're a lot better than we were last year. And we showed up today, and we played a lot better game than we watched last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though they didn't succeed, I know their objective was to go to the state championship. But they can really be proud of what they did.
Yes, they definitely can. They match a historic season they had last year in the regional semifinal this year, and another hard-fought game against Celina. Celina just has a really good program. I mean, they're back-to-back state champions for a reason, and, you know, I think Jacksonville gave them everything that they could have asked for today.
Yeah, they've been ranked number one all season long, and you see why. I mean, they're a great team. I mean, they put pressure on Jacksonville like we hadn't seen all season. There are a lot of little passes that Jacksonville that aren't perfect, but in the games we've been playing, they don't show up because – they don't have somebody around to collect it defensively, and we continue to have possession and move the ball. You could not get away with that today. If your passes aren't perfect, Celina's going to intercept them. If you've got to slow down and wait for the ball to get to you, Celina's going to be there to put pressure. If you don't put the ball in front of somebody where it's supposed to be, Celina's going to get two people over there and force you to turn the ball over. That's the way they play, and we haven't seen anybody for sure since the district matches started, we haven't seen anybody do that. But, you know, they played hard from the beginning of this game until the end of the game.
Yep. I mean, they still had chances within the last 30 seconds there. So
I mean, both the boys and the girls, we watched the end of the boys' game the other night and talked about it a little bit. I mean, Jacksonville can be proud of the way they played.
For sure. And, you know, there's a lot of returning players for this Maidens team, and we'll see how far that they can go next year. It's definitely an exciting time to be a Jacksonville soccer fan, as both the boys and girls had fantastic seasons. The girls, you know, unfortunately came up a little short today against Celina, but a really, I mean, it was a really close game. It was very back and forth the whole time, and it really just came down to two really phenomenal shots from Celina. So
I mean, Jacksonville gave up very few shots inside the box. I mean, that was what I'm writing down. There's some shots from range that Celina's taken, and they scored off two of them. But we gave up almost zero shots from inside the box. And, you know, it shows a lot for our defense and how well we have, you know, how well we did during that game is not to let them get shots from inside the box. It's just an unfortunate deal that, you know, like they came up with two and we couldn't come up with one.
Yep. Really hard-fought game here from the Maidens. Congrats to them on another fantastic season. Thank you for joining us all season long here on JISD Live. And we'll see you next year right here once again. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and enjoy the eclipse on Monday if you get the opportunity to do so. We'll see you next season. Good night.